Welcome back to Sports Beef. I'm Bill Scores with MLB Hall of Famer, 5-time Super Bowl champ, and NBA All-Star Beef Washington. Today we're talking baseball. Beef. The Dodgers had an amazing 2024 season.
Bill, the Dodger World Series run in 2024 was epic, starting with the divisional series with the Padres, followed by the National League Championship Series with the Mets, leading to the World Series showdown with the Yankees.
Beef, you seem to be biased. I see the Dodger hat.
We named our baby Freeman. His favorite teddy bear is named Mookie.
As broadcasters, we shouldn't show preference towards teams and players. We must remain neutral.
That, Bill. I bleed Dodger blue. I watch World Series highlights every night before I go to bed.
The Dodgers made a big splash signing Ohtani to a 10-year, $700 million contract. They already had Freeman, Betts, Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez, and added Japanese fireballer Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Enrique Hernandez, and the amazing Tommy Edmonds.
If you are a Yankee fan, you might want to leave now. As a Dodger fan, let's go step by step and relive the amazing Dodger 2024 World Series run. Bill, why don't you set the stage?
The Dodgers had a really good season winning the division with a 98-64 record. Their first piece of business was to face the San Diego Padres in the NLDS in a 5-game series. The Padres were no joke. They won 93 games, finishing 5 games behind the Dodgers. Fernando Tatis, Jurickson Profar, Manny Machado, Yu Darvish, and David Peralta confidently strolled into Dodger Stadium for Game 1.
The first inning didn't take long. Second inning, Shohei Ohtani went deep, and I mean deep to right field off Dylan Cease. Xander Bogaerts got 2 hits and had 2 RBIs. Fernando Tatis was almost impossible to get out.
But the Dodgers came back with great contributions from Shohei Ohtani with 3 RBIs and 2 more from Teoscar Hernandez. Final score Dodgers 7, Padres 5. Winning pitcher was Ryan Brazier. Blake Treinen came in for the save. Game 2 was a completely different story.
Dodgers got their ass kicked 10-2. Yu Darvish pitched a gem. The dude was unhittable. He made Shohei Ohtani look silly trying to catch up to his curveball. Tatis was banging the ball all over the field. He had 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and scored 3 times. The Padres had 13 hits. The Dodgers only had 5. But that was just 1 game, so they thought.
Now the Dodgers had to play Game 3 at beautiful Petco Park in San Diego. It's a beautiful venue, Beef. The Padres put together a 6-run second inning, but the Dodgers answered back the next inning, scoring 4.
But Max Muncy stuck out 3 times. He's usually more productive. The Dodgers had too many offers. Muncy, Smith, Lux, Edman all came up empty this game.
It was still close, Beef, but the Dodgers lost a tight one in extra innings, 6-5. Walker Buehler took the loss. Michael King got the win. Game 4, the Dodgers had to face the crafty Dylan Cease again.
They figured it out, Bill. Except Muncy, who fanned 3 times. So many starters were hurt that Dave Roberts used 8 different relievers to annihilate San Diego. 8-zip. They had 12 hits. Gavin Lux, Will Smith, and Enrique Hernandez went off. It was a Dodger party on the Padres field. That weird Friar mascot wasn't waving his flag this night. The Dodgers wiped a smile off his goofy long face. I felt bad for that motherfucker.
Game 5 was played at Dodger Stadium in a must-win showdown. The Dodgers had an F-bomb rallying cry expressed by Enrique Hernandez online, as well as during a TV interview.
Yeah, Bill, it goes like this. Everybody, which they did. Let's put it this way. Both Hernandez's and Teoscar f***ed up the Padres and went yard. Yamamoto was sharp. This time Darvish got lit and the Dodger bullpen got stingy. This one ended up a 2-0 pitchers duel won by Yamamoto and cleaned up by Blake Treinen.
Next up was the National League Championship Series against the New York Mets. Kara Evans talked with Pete Alonso, first baseman for the New York Mets, discussing Game 1 of the NLCS.
Pete, the Dodgers beat the Mets 9-0 in Game 1. Ohtani and Freddy Freeman got 2 hits. Enrique Hernandez did his thing, and Mookie Betts racked up 3 RBIs. Pete, you went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. That's a bummer. You're better than that.
Kara, you are going to make me cry by bringing this up. We got thumped by those guys and it hurt. and Enrique Hernandez.
I'm sorry, Pete. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Then I won't mention Jesse Winkler getting thrown out by Teoscar Hernandez, or you waving at Jack Flaherty's pitches like a tourist on a cruise ship.
You seemed a little biased, Kara. Let's talk about Game 2. Maybe you will stop talking all that. We beat the Dodgers 7-3. Lindor led the game off with a dinger, and Vientos followed with a grand slam. Damn, Dodgers couldn't handle our mojo. We bad.
Yes, you were in Game 3. The Dodgers beat you like you stole something. Talk about payback. Tommy Edman, Enrique Hernandez, and Max Muncy stepped up with game-winning heroics. Again, you went 0 for 4, striking out 2 times. Sad.
Like I said before, Enrique Hernandez. Oh no, Game 4 didn't go much better.
Yeah, Pete, Yamamoto shut you down and Mookie Betts wore you out. And again, Kiki had 2 hits, so did Edman.
I don't even have to say it. You know what I think about Hernandez.
Game 5 was a Met Fest sparked by your 3-run blast in the first inning. I must say you really crushed that one.
No doubt.
The Dodgers tried to answer, but came up short 10-5. Then you had to play Game 6. It was a valiant effort, but Los Angeles had your number. You got beat 10-5. The Dodgers are going to the World Series to play the Yankees. Do you have any comments, Pete?
Enrique Hernandez.
Beef, let's take a good hard look at the events that made the 2024 World Series special. The Dodgers hadn't faced the Yankees in the World Series since 1981.
My boys in blue came through, Bill. They were money.
Speaking of money, did you know that seats behind home plate were sold for over $20,000? Plus parking, beer, hot dogs, and jerseys.
And you don't go to a game alone, Bill. That's a king's ransom to watch a ball game. No wonder Ohtani is making $700 million.
Beef, the condiments are free. All the onions and relish that you can eat, plus little ketchup packets that are hard to open without squirting it all over your pants. Game 1 was crazy. Yankees were running away with the game, then Aaron Judge misplayed an easy pop fly. Enrique Hernandez made it to second. Smith hit a ground ball to shortstop, ended with an error throw to Chisholm at third base. The Yankees were suddenly the bad news bears. Lux struck out. Ohtani struck out. Mookie Betts hit a weak grounder to first, but nobody covered first base. This set the table for a storybook ending. With the bases loaded in the 10th inning, an injured Freddy Freeman, similar to Kirk Gibson, hit an iconic grand slam for the win.
Before Game 2, Ice Cube performed "It Was a Good Day" before a cheering LA crowd. People loved that. Even the Yankees were dancing.
Juan Soto homered off Yoshinobu Yamamoto, but Aaron Judge had been held in check, not making any noise so far. Unfortunately for the Yankees, Teoscar Hernandez, Freddie Freeman, and Tommy Edman went deep. Game 2 went the Dodgers' way 4-2. Game 3 was similar.
The Yankees tried to play the rap game, sending Fat Joe out to rap "Lean Back," which I did, and I almost fell asleep. It was boring. One play that stood out was Teoscar throwing out Giancarlo Stanton at home plate with a dart from left field. Dodgers win 4-2.
Game 4, the Yankees answered back. The Dodgers jumped out to a 2-run lead. The Yankees scored 4 in the 3rd inning and 5 in the 8th. This is where things got crazy, Beef. Here's the scene. Mookie Betts caught a ball reaching into the stands. 2 crazy Yankee fans grabbed his wrist and pried the ball out of Mookie's glove.
It was ridiculous.
It's national TV. Those guys were busted and banned from major league games. Freeman hit a homer. So did Will Smith. But it wasn't enough. The Dodgers got thumped 11-4, but it set the table for Game 5.
The Yankees were down 3-1 in the series. Game 5 was a must-win situation. Aaron Judge woke up and hit a monster home run in the first. Chisholm and Stanton went deep. It looked like Game 6 was imminent.
Yes, it did, Beef. The Dodgers wrestled the lead from the Yankees, manufacturing 2 runs, making the score Dodgers 7, Yankees 6. Walker Buehler came in to pitch the 9th inning with a 1-run lead. First batter, ground ball to Muncy, 1 out. Then Buehler struck out Wells on a breaking ball, 2 down. Up came Verdugo. He struck out swinging. The Dodgers win the World Series with Freddie Freeman winning MVP.
Music to my ears, Bill. The Dodgers win the series, but they are doubling down in 2025. They smartly signed Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edman, Michael Kopech, Michael Conforto, Blake Snell, Rory Sasaki, Blake Trinan, and every other pitcher within spitting distance. Dodgers are going back-to-back.
That's the plan, Beef. Only 162 games to find out. This video was created by LLMvideos.com, makers of mini podcasts and interactive avatars. Like, follow, and subscribe. Look for the Luka Doncic trade on YouTube.